Keep my son out of this. LeBron James seemingly confronts Stephen A. Smith during Lakers-Knicks. The Lakers' hard-fought win over the Knicks last night has seemingly already been overshadowed by a courtside interaction that occurred after the contest. After Lay held on to take down the Knicks in OT, LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith exchanged a few words, and members of the internet have already taken it upon themselves to figure out what was said. Following his 31-point, 12-rebound outing in the 113-109 win, James stopped the First Take host and confronted him about Bronny. James apparently told Smith to keep my son out of this asterisk. This could most likely refer to the criticism that LeBron has been facing for the last week or so after he called out the NBA media for their poor coverage of the game. Smith has been on record taking shots at Bronny before too, especially after the Lakers' loss to the underachieving 76ers in January saw Bronny underwhelm in a bigger role. In the video, he criticized James' parenting and added that the only reason Bronny was on the Lakers was that James pulled strings to make it happen. After the week-long media crusade against him, it seems like LeBron has finally had enough. His words, though unconfirmed as of yet, make one thing clear. He doesn't mind bearing the brunt of the media's criticism, but they need not drag his son's name into their arguments against him. Many believe that Smith's words about Bronny were a little too far, and a lot of fans call the analyst out for crossing a line. The fact that James has actually taken the time to acknowledge and call someone out over their comments speaks volumes too. He's been one of the most criticized players in the league since his debut in 2003 and has done an extremely admirable job of not responding to his most vocal detractors, Skip Bayless, for nearly 2 decades. But perhaps the funniest thing about the Stephen A. and LeBron interaction is that just a few days ago, Smith had nothing but praise for the Lakers forward, going so far as to claim the Joe 8 debate no longer existed. Stephen A.'s praise for LeBron James. After James crossed 50,000 total career points in the win over the Pelicans a couple of nights ago, Smith presented a point on First Take that many didn't believe they'd ever see. Knowing what I feel about Jordan, I actually think it's time to not even have the debate anymore, he said, because that's how great LeBron James has been for as long as he has been that great. Smith's compliment to James came at an awkward time, mainly because he and the rest of the NBA media had been ripping into him for nearly 2 weeks for his statements on the current state of the media coverage of the league. As for their interaction last night, there still hasn't been a response from Smith. What was said between them will most likely remain a mystery till then, and fans will continue to speculate as to the nature of their conversation, making up wilder theories till they get the truth.